hugs and kisses to all my Toodles. Yay! Hey Toodles. Today's Saturday and it is Shop My Stash. So I'm going to show you what I have in this week's Shop My Stash and what I use and what I think about it. What I did use and what I think about what I did use. One of the things I did use in Shop My Stash, which I did use in my weekly makeup look, which is actually going back into my Shop My Stash, which is the LA Color foundation. There's a surprise about this foundation. If you look at it, there's a little spot in there if you can see it. I don't know if you can. Hang on, I'll show you. You see that little spot? I'm hitting pan in this foundation. So this goes back into Shop My Stash. Then I'm still using, and I'm always keeping my Fit Me concealer because it's got the wand. And I can pull out and just, you know, correct stuff with the wand. So I'm like literally leaving that in here as well. Then of course, you know, I love my NYX eyeshadow base. My thing for my eyeshadow, and I've been using the crap out of this. I do have a backup, so this one I keep in here as well. You notice that I have been using my Calvin Klein Brow this week. I'm not actually going to use it this coming week. I will be showing you what I will be using a little bit later. The Revlon Nearly Naked. I like this foundation a lot, but I found out something about this foundation, and I'm actually wearing it today. It doesn't really suit me as well as I thought it would because I still have tons of wrinkles and my face looks real old when I wear it, but I'm still keeping this in my collection until it's gone. I think I have a backup, but I'm not for sure, but I don't think I'm going to purchase this again anytime soon because of the fact about it, but I'm going to keep trying it. But that's not in this week's Shop My Stash. This was the Lasting Finish Breathable by Rimmel London Concealer. At first, I was giving it a thumbs down, but now I'm giving it a thumbs up because I really, really like it. It's a total good concealer. It's very good. I love it. And it's perfect, so it's a good concealer. I said I wasn't going to do no swatching, but I did. Okay. Then I have my Essence Satin Touch Blush. Oh my god. Do you know how gorgeous this blush is? And I've even made a dent in it. And this is so gorgeous. This is in the shade Safari Coral. That is so gorgeous. And I kept telling my husband I like this blush and the shade and I want to get a backup of it. So since I've been putting stuff on Amazon wish list, he gave me the idea. He said, you ought to make sure you got whatever you like. Get a picture of it, of the products you like when you do your weekly looks. Take a picture of it when you do Shop My Stash of what some of the colors and stuff in there you like. Or write it down on paper so you can repurchase that again sometime in the near future. This is another one of my favorites, the Rimmel London Max Bronzer. It's like 3 tones. I definitely love this bronzer. I was using it. Like I said, I use bronzers for contouring as well. So I was using this one. Then I was using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus pressed powder, and of course you already know this was already in pan, and I love this thing. To me, inside of it feels like it is like getting rough, and it doesn't feel like it's real soft, but I'm keeping it and I'm using it as well, so I do like that one as well. Then I've been using the Wet n Wild Moon Tears highlighter. I am in love with this highlighter. It's not as good as my favorite highlighters. I have 2 favorite highlighters, but 3 favorite highlighters, but it's good. Alright. Now, I know you're wondering about what's in this week's Shop My Stash. So, this is what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what I'm using in Shop My Stash this week. I do have some products, like I showed you the foundation I'm using again in Shop My Stash as well. Yesterday when I went shopping with my husband bought me a gift. He bought me a surprise and showed it to me when we got to checkout. I did not know about it. I will talk to you about that in just a minute. Now, as you know, tomorrow's the 1st, and I always do a new palette, a monthly palette. So I use a eyeshadow palette for the whole month to test it out and work with it. Well, I got this one off of Amazon, I think it was. And I've been using this palette, and I definitely have been using, let's see, what was it? These two colors here a lot, because this one's almost in pan. Because I've been using this one a lot right here. So, I'll go ahead real quick and swatch the two colors that I've mostly been using. And there they are. If you can see them. I know I got the lamp behind me over there on my desk. So these are going to go put up until the next time I want to use them. Plus I've been using this one as well. But for this one, I've been using the two middle colors. The two middle colors. So, and there they are as they're swatched. So I'm going to put these back up, and these right here go into this drawer down here in my little palette drawer. And I might use those again for next month, Shop My Stash, or makeup next month or another month. Now there was a longer palette that I used that was along with them, and I did the colors. It wasn't for me, so I sold that palette, and that's when I got this palette and started putting this palette in the monthly palette. And I am going to be using this one as well this month, along with my two new ones. So let me show you the new ones that I will be using. This one is Physician Formula. I have not used this as a monthly palette. I have not even tried this on my eyes yet, but I will be using this week. If I do not like it, then I probably will be ending up getting rid of it if I do not like it. But until then, I'm going to be using it. Very, very pretty palette. I'm loving some of the colors in here. So, I want to see if I can't get this in a little bit in pan, you know, down a little bit, dented in it. Because it's new and haven't used it. Same with my Milani. I have not used this palette. I reached for this palette in a long time. I could not find these palettes. I have two of them. I want to get them all, and I could not find this palette. And now, I found it, so get ready, because right now, if you look, I'm feeling, and this palette has not been used that much. These two colors haven't been used at all in this palette, nor this one or this one. I mostly was using these two colors. Haven't used it in a while, so this is this month's palette for the monthly palette. And then I have this one, and this one as well. And finally, today I made some money, and I went shopping. And I bought the last one that I need of these. And this was the last one I needed. And I was excited to get it. And it is in blue, so. My cousin swatched it and tried it, and she liked it. I'll swatch it real quick for you. Then, of course, I bought some other stuff, too, that wasn't, like, one other thing I bought, and I'm using it in this week's makeup. Oh, wow, that is so soft. These are so pigment softy. I mean, just look at that pretty blue. I'll show you. That's the blue. That is pretty blue, but right now it looks a little too dark on me, but that's what it looks like. And it's blue when you look at it closely. It's like, okay. Anyway. But it's going to be a pretty one, so we will definitely use it, like it. I know I will use it, and I will definitely like it. So those are up here too, because I can reach for one of those and use it. But that blue, Oh my God, would my mom love that blue? Yes. Another thing I was using this week in makeup is the Miss Rose eyeliner, and I do like it, and I'm using it again for my 2 new balms that I'm using in this week's makeup tutorial. And I used this one today. It's the EOS Crystal. OMG on this one, because this smells like bubblegum. This smells like Bazooka. Is it Bazooka? No, not Bazooka. Yeah, maybe it is Bazooka. It's like a gum, but it smells like gum. And it smells so, so wonderful. And it being on my lips, yeah, you give it that crystal lip version. And when you go lick it, because I've made a mistake of licking it before, and you taste bubblegum. So I'm using the EOS Crystal version. Plus I'm using the Palmer's Cocoa Oil Formula Lip Balm as well. Smells just like cocoa butter. Smells amazing. And I love anything that smells like coconut. I don't care to drink anything coconut, or I like coconut chips somewhat, but I don't eat a lot, but I do like this. Then I've been using this, which I'm still going to keep it because there's not much in here. I'm going to try to finish this off so I can get it this week and Throwaway Thursday video, but I'm going to finish this off as well. And the other face thing I got is this AMBI. It's a face cream. It's face cream for your face. It fades dark spots for even natural skin tone, vitamin E, and hyaluronic acid for normal skin. So since I have normal skin, I'm going to actually use this for maybe a face primer a little bit, put it on my face, test it out as well after I put my makeup, and see what it actually does for me. I need to give it a try. I mean, my husband says I got this container right here. Let me try this thing right here. It's, if I open it, you can see it. You see how it is full of face stuff, and he says I need to use some of that up, and I have not used a bunch of that up, and I need to do so as well. So let's get into what else I'm going to be using. One thing I did use was the Rimmel London Super Stay Curler 24 Hours. I'm going to use this mascara, give it another chance. During the week, if I decide I want to switch out, you'll know about it. Okay, now for the gift that my husband bought me yesterday. He bought him a $200-something robot. I don't care, because he bought me makeup. He says, okay. He got me this. This is by Profusion, and it is the brown. He bought this at Fry's off of Nessa Road 1. I'm excited because, now it came with a brow pencil, but the brow, oops, I don't really want to break that, do I? Oh, this is kind of clumsy. The brow pencil, so you don't see it, the brow pencil I stuck in there with my brows, but this staying in here because I use it. But you have your wax, your brow wax, you got a highlighter, blonde, medium brown, chocolate brown, and you got brunette, but I did use the blonde and the chocolate brown on my brows today, as you can tell, and they look good. I've had compliments already on my brows, so, but I do have a brow palette, and I'm actually impressed with it. I'm actually liking it. I'm very impressed, and I very, very love it. Let's get into what this week's makeup tutorial video, what I will be using. One of the foundations I'm using is the CoverGirl True Blend Foundation. This is the number 5. It's actually, to me, it's a little too dark for my skin tone. And I might eventually use it for a bronzer. But it's right here. But I'm using it, so it's pretty cool. I have no, to the background music that you're listening to, I have no control. It's the radio. Then I'm using the Maybelline Super Stay 24-hour foundation as well. I love this foundation. Then I'm using, this is something else I just bought today that was new. The LA Color Rad Rage Blush. OMG. I took the brush out of it. I'm doing a mystery box. So if y'all are interested in buying one of my mystery boxes, I'm going to do mystery boxes and start selling mystery boxes. The one I'm doing now is 20 bucks. But I usually do mystery boxes for 10 bucks. So, but I think the one I'm fixing to do is 20 bucks because it's going to have some good stuff in it. So, but here's the color. It's in the shade Chill. I want to get all the blushes that they have there, but I don't know if y'all could see that right there, but I'll re-swatch it on another part of my arm and show y'all. It is very pigmented, a very beautiful shade, and there it is on my wrist. Ain't that gorgeous? That is such a pretty shade, and I love it. For $3, you can't go wrong with a $3 blush. But they got some brushes there I'm starting to save up my money to get that I want to put with my blush. My brush collection. One is like, was $1.50. I have $1 right now, but I want to see if I can't get a little bit more money to go get it. And I might ride up there to go get it. Then I'm using the Fergie Wet n Wild Hollywood Boulevard. This is the highlighter I'm actually going to use, that I'm using this week. I definitely love this highlighter. I haven't really used it in a while. Excuse me. It's right here. I haven't really used that highlighter, but I do like it as well. Then I'm using, I have not used this in like forever, and I was actually going to get rid of it the other day. The NYX Matte Bronzer. It's in the shade Medium. I have not used this bronzer in a long time. So it's kind of weird because my brother called me earlier and he goes, "You got makeup on there. Are you selling makeup or are you doing makeup?" And I said I was selling makeup. So, and the lady that he's staying with does makeup, and I'm like, that is cool. But that is that. And the last thing I'm using is the A True Wine Concealer. And this week's makeup tutorial, been using it. I love this stuff. So I'm actually, I'll be getting paid eventually soon. Again, I'll be getting some more money paid or something. And when I do, I will be going and getting one of those as well. Till next time, guys, that is actually it. I'm actually out of wipes, so I do need to get me some more wipies out of my drawer over here and put some wipes here. But until next time, guys, I love y'all, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Until next time, bye. And if you're just now joining my channel, please subscribe so you can be in my giveaway. Until next time, guys, I love y'all. Bye.